So I'm just curious, have you gotten the vaccine at this point, or are you in the process of it at all?
Have you got the vaccine?
Personally, I have, yes. I'm curious about you.
I think it's too personal for each and every person to kind of discuss it.
Sound the alarm, y'all. Patriots QB Cam Newton played the too personal response.
So why the concern about this vaccine?
And I'll just keep it at that.
Of course he'll keep it at that, because
I think the vaccination decision is a private, very private health matter.
just like Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins,
I cannot believe that we are on the verge, against all science, of mandating vaccines for children, that we are on the verge of East German style, show me your papers.
I'm sorry if you've been asked this earlier on, were you vaccinated?
This is actually just a personal question. I mean, that just stems, that's just a personal.
and Jets rookie quarterback Zach Wilson,
It makes you think, once you think about it, that maybe none of this is really about COVID.
who wears see-through masks to pretend to give a damn about the pandemic.
The U.S. is reporting the highest number of COVID cases on consecutive days since January. We're also seeing record high hospitalizations for people under 49 years old.
They want to continue this.
I honest to God thought I walked my last day on this earth. I could not breathe. I'd say get the vaccine.
When those hesitant, like Newton, Cousins, and Wilson, are telling you firsthand.
I'm speechless. It doesn't make any sense.
You know, if the team does it, then I'm doing the same thing.
Because for all this talk of a Fugazi framing a teamwork by Newton,
You know, you just have to make sure that you guys are, or we are, putting the best product on the field that gives us the best chance of competing at a high level and winning.
all of them saying we must put the best product on the field and we must compete and win. It's all BS. Cam Newton, Patriots team leader, must be away from the team because of COVID protocols. There is no misunderstanding here. He is putting himself and his teammates at a competitive disadvantage. Here's how we know Cam is most likely unvaccinated. Only the unvaxxed are subject to the 5-day re-entry process. Veteran NFL reporter Judy Batista understands this. So in short, why don't the players, and what can we learn from Cam's case, thankfully for him, coming in the preseason? One would think Newton, who tested positive last October for the coronavirus, would do everything he can to adjust his game plan in a deadly pandemic. The answer still remains a big fat no. This falls in line with Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson, who has tested positive 2 times for COVID, still choosing to remain unvaccinated. The Patriots, meanwhile, are claiming it was a misunderstanding with the testing that was conducted away from New England's facility, so now Newton will have to practice virtually before returning to the team on Thursday. To reiterate, the situation also confirms that Newton is not vaccinated against COVID-19, as only unvaccinated players are subject to travel restrictions. He is also subject to daily testing. Most importantly for the former MVP, with Newton out, it paves a path for rookie Mac Jones to take the Patriots starting quarterback reps this week and potentially in the team's final preseason game against the New York Giants. So not only is he putting the team at a competitive disadvantage, but himself, because he is in a stiff competition with Mac Jones.